Hi there. Welcome to Bella's Vistas. Thanks for visiting. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell as well and you'll be notified of our future videos. Well, here we are in historic Port Townsend. We're going to catch a ferry from here. Look at these amazing ships in the harbor. On the ferry dock there's lots of sculptures and interesting works of art. I'm not sure what the story behind these masks is, but it's pretty interesting. I could bet on that. This must be an old mariner or lumberjack, I'm not sure which. Mythological creatures here. Strange sculptures. These are the propellers that actually drive the ship that we're going to be taking. Here's our route. We're going to start in Port Townsend. We're going to cross over to Oak Harbor. Here we're getting on the ferry. They really pack us in pretty tight on here. Just watch how close he gets us to pull up here. I'm always a little nervous in this big old van because I don't know exactly where the front bumper is. It pulls us in pretty tight. This is a view of the port from the ship deck. Unbelievable old harbor. Now we're photographing some boats and things as we're sailing out to sea. We're out on the water now and I'm photographing some sailboats and things. This is the route that we're going to take. We wound up in concrete, the center of the known universe. Now, if you don't believe me, you can always ask the police, because it says so right on their building. This is the concrete silos. I imagine these are full of cement. I don't know if they really are. I know that this bridge is certainly made from concrete. You can tell it's all poured concrete. Amazing. I photographed this bridge from a couple different angles on 2 days. Look at here with the sun on it. It's pretty amazing. I don't know how old it is either, but it's pretty old for sure. Now this is our route we're carrying on. We made a bit of a route correction because we'd gone the wrong way on the loop and found out that we should really go the other way to see the most of the mountains and things, and we sure want to do that. We wind up in Sedro Woolley. Look at this beautiful sign. And there's a train here, an ancient old train, steam locomotive, and a couple cars. Look at the logs on the back of there and an old lumberjack. Unbelievable character. They would saw these trees down with two-handed buck saws. Just hard to believe. One guy on each end of the saw, chopping down trees like this. Unbelievable. This Douglas fir is amazing. It germinated in 1102 and was cut down in 1948. This Douglas fir tree is pretty amazing. It's absolutely huge. That represents the first Crusades. Come on over here. 1492 Columbus. Revolutionary War. That's a big one. 1775, well I thought 1776 is the Declaration of Independence. And the first settlers came to Sedro right there. Now talking about history, here's a piece of history from my life from 1957 when my dad had his super test station. Coke was only a nickel. Now we're driving along, we're headed east now, and the scenery is beginning to change. We're going from the lush vegetation, we're going into a little more of amber, sort of dry climate. And here's the route we're on. We just keep going right along here. We wind up at a church here, a children's church, and there's an ark. There's some amazing bronze sculptures here. I love these. Beautiful elephants, a mother and baby elephant cast in bronze, the lion lying down with the lamb. Beautiful stories from the Bible. There's a giraffe and a baby giraffe. I always think giraffes are pretty amazing, the way they can reach up and get the branches from the trees. Unbelievable. Our route continues on. We're doing a Cascade loop and we wind up here at Deception Falls. It's just amazing water. Look at this. It's fast water cascading down. I love waterfalls. I always have. Bella is enjoying the waterfalls as well. She likes to watch the cool water running by. She really amuses people when they come along too. Here's the waterfalls. Now there's a bridge along here too. I'm going to walk along the bridge. Look at how clear that water is. The water is just as clear could be. These are like fresh mountain springs. Look at that water. So refreshing. Feels cool there too because the water mist is in the air. It really cools you off. It was a nice little break in our drive to walk around the waterfall and meet other people that were doing the same thing. Everybody was stopping because there's washrooms here, but there's also a nice little walk into the woods. Now I'm going across a bridge that's made from logs that I imagine have been felled right here. It's really beautiful, kind of rustic, and it's a lot more solid than it looks really. Here you're walking along the flattened top of a log that was cut and chopped with an adze. The mountain views, stunning. Look at the sky, clouds, and the route just keeps going on. We kind of drove all around the state and looking for good views. Here you can see how it's becoming a lot more desert, a little more arid. We wind up in Leavenworth. What an amazing Bavarian village. Driving through there, you'd think you were near Berlin or somewhere. It's just amazing. Not that I've ever been to Europe. I'd love to go. Wow, such a beautiful village. Lots to see here. Another thing about Leavenworth was they had a nice pool there with some showers, and they let us have a free shower in the pool, which is a real high point in my trip always. Look at these Bavarian cottages or bars or whatever they are. I didn't really have a lot of time to check out the cuisine or anything. Here we're driving along too. We're going to carry on. We're going to run into an amazing storm here with rainbows and lightning and very unusual. So make sure to come on back for our part 2 video of this loop where you're going to see the dam and some of the features there and a great storm. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell as well.